You know, in the world of software development, there are some debates that they never seem to end. Today, we're jumping headfirst into one of them, the terminal versus the browser. And we're going to explore it through the story of this really cool open source project that didn't just pick a side, but actually tried to build a bridge between them. Okay, so let's just get right into it with a question that I guarantee every single developer has a strong opinion on. When you need to see what's happening on your system, like right this second, what's your go-to? Are you instinctively reaching for the keyboard to pop open a terminal, or are you clicking open a new tab in your browser? And here they are, side by side. On the left, you've got the terminal. It's a raw, information-dense, keyboard-driven powerhouse. It's like a fire hose of data, and for a lot of us, that is peak efficiency. Then, on the right, you have the web dashboard. Clean, visual, and you can instantly understand what's going on with all the charts and graphs. I mean, these are two totally different philosophies for solving the exact same problem. And this right here is the very question that kicked off the whole project we're talking about today. An engineer, probably having the same debate with their team, just decided to find out. In this day and age, is one way really better than the other, or are we kind of missing the point? All right, so to really get into this, let's start by paying some respect to the old guard, the world of the terminal user interface, or as you'll see it, TUI. I mean, come on, tools like HTOP and Glances, they are legendary for a reason, right? They're ridiculously fast, they use barely any resources, and it's all keyboard driven. But most importantly, if you can get an SSH connection to a server, these tools are almost always just there, waiting for you. And just look at the sheer density of information you get here. You are getting a real-time, completely unfiltered stream of what your system is doing right at your fingertips. For a power user who's digging into some weird issue on a remote server, this is just pure, unadulterated efficiency. But, you know, all that raw power, it's got its downsides. Try taking a screenshot of this and sending it to your non-technical project manager. To them, it's just a wall of confusing text. You don't get those persistent dashboards to track performance over time, and you have almost no historical context. Let's be honest, it's not the best tool for a demo. Okay, so now let's step over to the other side of the ring and meet the new challenger, the web-based graphical user interface, or GUI. And wow, this just shows the difference so clearly, doesn't it? A GUI brings you these rich charts that show trends over time, giving you really clear visual context. That level of accessibility makes collaboration so much easier. I mean, anyone on the team, technical or not, can look at this and get the gist of what's going on. So this is the really crucial idea behind the whole project. The inspiration wasn't to replace those terminal legends, no way. It was to build a bridge to connect that raw, real-time power of the terminal with the clarity and shareability you get from the web. And that's where a modern monitoring platform called Rustmon enters the picture. It was designed from the ground up to be that exact bridge. So what is Rustmon? Well, it's this super lightweight, real-time observability platform. It's built with a high-performance Rust backend to do all the heavy lifting of gathering data, and then it has an interactive React front end to make it all look good. The whole thing is basically an experiment in getting the best of both worlds. This table from the project's creator just lays it all out so perfectly. Take a look at latency. The terminal is, of course, ultra low, but Rustmon's web UI, because it uses modern WebSockets, is still really, really low. Visual analysis, yeah, pretty limited in the terminal, but super rich in the web UI. And when you look at remote access and collaboration, it's no contest. The browser-based approach wins, hands down. So, the verdict is pretty clear. For pure, in-the-moment speed and raw efficiency right on the machine you're working on, the terminal is still the undisputed king. Absolutely nothing is faster. But the second you need to analyze trends over time, or share that info with your team, or, present data in a demo, the GUI is just unbeatable. It's a different tool for a totally different set of jobs. So after all this, what did we actually learn? What does this whole experiment in bridging the gap really teach us about where system monitoring is headed? Well, it turns out building this thing uncovered some really key insights. First off, Rust performance and safety make it pretty much perfect for this kind of work. Second, using WebSockets instead of just polling over and over again is what gives a dashboard that live feel. Third, while TUIs are incredible, they're a specialized tool. They're not a universal solution. And finally, and this is the big one, developers want more options in their toolbox, not replacements for the tools they already know and love. And really, this quote from the creator just hits the nail on the head. It's not about which one is better in some abstract way. It's about recognizing that they are each unbeatable at different things. Speed versus clarity, individual work versus team collaboration. The ultimate takeaway here is that maybe we've been asking the wrong question this whole time. The future isn't a choice between TUI or GUI. The most powerful setup is one that combines the strengths of both, giving you the right tool for whatever you need to do. So that brings us right back to where we started. After seeing how a tool like Rustmon tries to build a bridge between these two worlds, the question is back to you. Where do you stand on the great monitoring debate? Is there a place for both in your workflow? What do you think?